Assalamu alaikum. Peace. Nadir Mujahid, the program manager here at the Ibrahim House, and I just want to welcome you. All right, now, first of all, the name Ibrahim is the name of the prophet, also known more internationally, I guess, as Abraham. And he's the father of Prophet Ismail, as well as Prophet Ishaq, or Ishmael, and Isaac. And then, of course, Jacob and the 12 tribes. And from the lineage of Ishmael came Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon all of them. So with that being said, Prophet Abraham, or Ibrahim, has been the rock and the solid foundation for peace, with really bringing nations together. And we wanted to make sure we were reflecting those Islamic values in what we have. So as part of returning citizens' transition to society, we decided to go ahead, and we've been doing it for decades, but we decided to go ahead and make it official and really have a transition house where they can be close and to the mosque or the masjid and make sure that they're pillars of the community. So let's take a look around. All right, of course, we're right into the living room here at the Ibrahim House. So you're gonna just pretty much follow me with what we're doing. We want to make sure the living conditions and the environment is conducive to growth. So we want to make sure it's as normal to a house, as natural as possible. Okay, except that the people that you'll be housed with are other Muslims. Okay, number one, and they also have the same goals as you as part of our reentry project, and we're working with what we do with the reentry team. All right, so going into the bedroom, just really standard, basic bunk bed with actually some fold down comforters that are pretty comfortable. All right, if I do say so myself. Again, we want to make sure there's enough space in here. You can relax, you can pray. The direction of the Qibla we're praying is this way. And the great part is the vicinity between here and where we are at the local masjid is walking distance, about 2.5 minutes. All right, that's walking, 2.5 minutes. We want to make sure we are providing exactly what a returning citizen will want. They want to be close to the masjid. They want to be close to somewhere they can learn their deen. They can understand how to get there. They can understand it's close to bus routes. They understand that people have their backs. Okay, so many of the success stories that we have where they graduated, they come to the masjid where it's supportive. Unfortunately, a lot of people and families aren't Muslim, so they really don't have that support at home. The great part is we can help with the growth spiritually, as we also help with employment, as long as we help with health and these other things that are vitally important to really having a great quality of life. Of course, the bathroom is important, but we're not going to do a tour of that. It's pretty simple and easy to see. Now, just to let you know a little bit of the rundown of how we operate is that when a person is first released and they go through the process, obviously we have the application process. So on this page right here, you can download the Ibrahim House application. All right, to go ahead and get housing and get plugged in with our program. And that's only if you're going to be released in the next 12 months. Okay, so if you have a release date that's set within the next 12 months, perfect, no problem. Fill it out. You can send it to us at the address that's on the application, which is 5135 North Titonia Avenue, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 53209. Attention, Ibrahim House or myself, Nadir Al-Mujahid. Again, my information is right there on the site and whatnot to make it easy for you. But after the person's been approved for the application, what we do is we set down the ground rules of an agreement. We want to make sure you're keeping everything clean. We want to make sure you're committing to staying and being in this location. We want to make sure you're at your daily prayers. We want to know what your needs are, what certificates and qualifications that you have for employment or schooling that make you more valuable to employers and to the marketplace. We also want to make sure we customize an Islamic curriculum for you. Many Muslims, myself included, we're all on different levels of knowledge and understanding, whether you know Arabic or you maybe memorize the Quran, or maybe that can possibly be a goal. Mainly, we want to make sure that it's positively affecting your character, positively checking and being self-checked and self-disciplined so that the recidivism rate drops because you're an upstanding community member because you are practicing Islam. All right. And of course, the financial component is extremely important. So we work with other agencies, other employers to make sure we can help get you on your feet. All right. Being part of a man, part of manhood is being able to provide for yourself. All right, we want to help you with that dignity. We know how important it is. So, alhamdulillah, all praise and thanks to Allah, we've been able to do that again for well over a decade now with a number of other brothers who have come back from different institutions, whether they're successful truck drivers, some are real estate investors running their own businesses, others are good employees and working in customer service. So there's a plethora of opportunity out here, but we want to make sure we're plugging you in. Furthermore, as your foundation in being Muslim or your clients is the masjid. Some say the mosque, it's really called a masjid, so that's the term I'm going to be using, though they can be interchangeable at times. So sitting with our imam, we go through, again, basic needs analysis. Where are you and where do you want to go? How is your salat? How is your prayer? How is it when it comes to your fasting? What is your health looking like? What is your understanding of the deen? Okay, so all of these different things, we have the needs analysis, and guess what? We have Arabic classes. We have fiqh classes. We have basic Islamic knowledge and information. We want to make sure you're able to go ahead and be able to provide for yourself and a family, whether or not you have a family already or some children, or you need help on that other side with dealing with children, or child support or visitation, or if you're just looking to get everything together so you can go ahead and get married. All right, it's one of your goals. Or if you're already married, to help rectify and build things up together. So again, we look at it as a holistic approach. We know that as a man coming out of the institution, you need some support. We know that we can be that support. We can be that rock with our foundation being Islam at the Ibrahim House. And we want to make sure we're welcoming to you. We help satisfy your needs. And at the same time, making sure that you're out looking for employment, or you're working with the employers that we have. Making sure you're on your deen, so there's no alcohol and other things that Islam prohibits here in this location. Okay, making sure that you are a stakeholder in the community, because hey, the grass needs cutting or the snow might need shoveling, and the neighbors know what this facility is. So we want to make sure we're putting our best face and foot forward in introducing you to the neighbors, letting you know what's going on, helping get their support, keeping the block clean. All right, many of us come from these streets, right? This background. We're not out in the suburbs. So you might be needed as a violence interrupter on some things. You'll be able to de-escalate some stuff. And we'll talk about it. I'm not trying to put too much on your shoulders just yet, but I do want to let you know what we do here at the Ibrahim House for you. We do it fi sabilillah. We do it for the sake of Allah Ta'ala. And again, our mission is to make sure you are successful, not only in reducing recidivism so you don't return, but ultimately successful with your soul. All right, being a strong individual, being somebody who's righteous, who has utmost character, who makes others proud, and can say, listen, this is what really changed my life. This is what held me solid. This is what held me firm. Just because by doing that, I'll admit, we're being selfish and being greedy. We need all the blessings we can get. And we know there's a lot of blessings in this type of work. So we look forward to seeing you here at the Ibrahim House. Go ahead, fill out your application. Contact me directly. Email me, nazir@ibrahimhouse.org, should you have any questions. And feel free to reach out. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Peace.